The tension between John 1:18 and the experience of figures like Moses is one of the most famous apparent contradictions in the Bible. To understand how this squares with Moses, who famously spoke with God face to face, Exodus 33:11, we have to look at the Hebrew context and the specific theological distinction John is making. In the Old Testament, when people see God, they are almost always seeing a theophany, a visible manifestation of God, rather than his full unveiled essence. In Exodus 33:20 through 23, God specifically tells Moses, "You cannot see my face, for a man shall not see me and live." God then covers Moses and allows him to see his back after his glory passes by. When Exodus says they spoke face to face, the Hebrew idiom panim el panim often implies intimacy and direct communication without a mediator, rather than physical ocular sight of the divine essence. Okay, so in Exodus 33:20 through 23, could it have been Jesus who was speaking to Moses? Why would God say he has a face, a back, a hand, if he is a spirit? We've hit on two major concepts: Christophany, the appearance of Christ in the Old Testament, and anthropomorphism, describing God in human terms. If no one has ever seen God, the Father, but the Old Testament says people saw God, then who did they see? The argument, the person being seen was the pre-incarnate Word, the Logos, the Son of God, before he took on human flesh as Jesus.